it's Meg Collins with Lucy'sList.com, and today we are shooting some baby carrier reviews at Monkey Bars Children's Shop in Alameda, California, which is fabulous if you ever come by. Come on into Monkey Bars and see Heather. This is my new favorite carrier. This is the Lillebaby Complete. The regular one, they also have the All Seasons. This is 2-year-old Alice. I know a lot of people stop carrying around this age, but I still really like to carry her regularly in the carrier. So let me show you more about this carrier. So there's a lot of great carriers out there. There are actually a few that we don't like, but this one happens to have all the features that I need all in one, and I'll just go over them real quickly with you. It has a great sun hood. It also has a newborn headrest. Now a lot of the carriers have one or the other. They have the headrest or they have the sun hood, and this one has both. So this is appropriate to use from newborn on without an additional adapter or any other things that you need to buy to use with your newborn. So I like that as well. It's a really good value. The next thing is, as you know, you can use this to face out. Now I know a lot of people don't like facing out. I love having the option to face out, and I just like the versatility of that. It also has a zippered pocket right here for storage. It's super comfortable around my waist. It doesn't require 2 hands to undo the straps, to undo the buckles. The Lillebaby has 2 different leg positions. It's got a narrow seating position and a wide seating position, and that's what allows it to accommodate so many different carry positions. Now for your newborn baby, I'm using a skip hop owl here because it's about the right height for a newborn. Again, you don't need an adapter or like any accessory to use this. They do recommend that you roll up a towel to sort of shim your baby up a bit. So ultimately you want to be able to kiss the top of your baby's head. So if your baby is too low, then either you can hike it up on your body or you can use a towel to roll up to shim it up a little bit. Okay? So I'm going to take, for your smaller babies, you want to use this little internal harness here that they have to keep them from falling out, just as an extra safety mechanism. So take your newborn, and you just want to clip them in. Okay? And the legs are frogged up in an M position. That's why we're using the wide seat, because their legs aren't really long enough to go out onto the side. They're just going to be sort of frogged up and curled up in there. Okay? Alright. And then you just snap it in the back. Now, a note about the back snap is that if it's too far back for you to reach, you can just pull it up on either side so it's higher up on your back. Okay, so that's for the newborn. Alright, so the key to the Lillebaby is that there are 2 leg opening positions. There's the wide position that it comes in, and then if you bring these 2 in, you can get the narrow position. So let me show you how to do that real quick. I'm just going to show you on one side. You just unsnap it. This isn't something that you want to do frequently because it is kind of a pain. But this is the narrow position is what you want to use for your front carry, and for once your baby turns about 3 months or so, until about 6 months, you'll want to use the narrower position because their legs will be out to the side, but they're still quite narrow at that point. Okay, so I just fed it through. I just take the 2 flaps and I just sort of tack them together here, neatly away. Okay. So as you can see, I've just converted it to a very narrow seating position right there. So just real quick, I'm going to show you how to use it with an older dummy doll. So again, you'll switch back to the wide position just whenever you feel like your baby is getting a little bit bigger and wider and needs that extra support. My favorite thing about the Lillebaby is that it is so wide right here. So I do use it for my older toddler. I wouldn't dream of getting on an airplane without a baby carrier, y'all. That would be insane. I use it on a carrier. It would travel all the time, and it's very wide and very comfortable. And I'm going to show you compared to a competitor, the width of this seat, okay, it's way wider. It's like that much wider. So again, I don't think that you're going to be able to find a much wider seat other than maybe the Tula or some of the other specialty carriers, okay? So I'm going to take Oliver here, my friend. This is for your older, this is probably a 1-year-old. I think Oliver's 1, do we think?
He's about a heavy 6-monther.
Oh, a heavy 6-monther, my bad.
Yeah.
But he's heavy. Okay, so we're going to use back to the wide position here. Again, move these straps up, okay? If you're having trouble reaching them, you can pull them both up in the back. It's so hot in here. It's August. I need some ventilation. And the thing about carrying your baby is that you've got this hot body on your hot body, like smashed right up against there. So Lillebaby came out with the complete all seasons carrier, which anything you can do to get a little extra ventilation is great. It's got, so this is where the storage is on this one, this storage zippy pocket right here. It's not quite as big as the other one. And you can zip this down to give baby a little ventilation back there so you can both breathe a little easier. This carrier is otherwise almost exactly the same as the other one. So this is Oliver again in the wide position because he's 6 months. I think he's about 6 months old. So for your older toddlers, again, this is going to give you a very nice wide seat. One last thing that I do like about the Lillebaby, the straps are super padded. I can also crisscross them in the back. And did I mention that you don't need 2 hands to take the clasps off like you do in other carriers? Because I find that to be very annoying. So I'm going to crisscross. You have to lengthen the length of the straps when you crisscross them, obviously, because it's a larger distance. Okay, but that's another way to get a really secure, like I can bend over, it's crossed in the back, I know it's not going to fall out. So that is the Lillebaby Complete, regular and all seasons, and I love it. And this is Meg Collins with Lucy'sList.com at Monkey Bars in Alameda. See you next time.